Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, just in case you didn't know, now you do. And today we're going to talk best and worst purchases of 2020. Because there were a lot of purchases. I feel like there's really like two camps in this quarantine lockdown life. Either you bought a lot of stuff or you worked really hard to not buy a lot of stuff and really cut down your consumption. I'm definitely in the first camp, and I bought a lot of useless crap. Some of it I can't even remember purchasing. Like, how bad is that I don't even remember purchasing it? I am going to share my 5 worst purchases first and my 5 best purchases. Now, just a disclaimer, not all of these are going to be bad purchases for you necessarily, but for me, they were bad. And you may not want to purchase the things that I did purchase that I say are good. That's okay. You don't have to buy anything. I do leave links to things in the description. They're all affiliate links if you want them. And if you shop from them, I get a teeny tiny percentage, but it doesn't cost you anything extra, and I don't expect you to buy anything or everything I tell you about that I like or dislike. So that's out of the way. This was a mid-year purchase, and I don't even have it anymore because I gave it to my brother, or he purchased it from me after me making a very dumb purchase because he loves it and I never even opened it. I bought a projector. I don't own a TV. I'm sure I've told you guys that many times. I don't own a TV, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be home so much. Maybe I should get like a TV, but I don't want a TV. Then I need something to put the TV on. So what if I get a projector and then I can watch movies on it? It'll be great, right? I didn't really think through the fact that I don't have any blank wall space in my room. My entire room is gray and not white. I don't watch movies a whole lot on my own, and I would never want to set it up and take it down every time I use it. And I certainly didn't want to fiddle with the technology, which my brother has loved doing, let me say. And it was like a children's projector. It was like the least expensive one I could find, that said it like worked with all the things I wanted. And this I purchased at the end of July, right after I'd had my surgery, and I was stuck in bed a lot and I couldn't really move around, and I was thinking this will be great. It was not great. Even he struggled with getting it to work all the time. But yeah, I also bought a screen for it a few months later thinking that would help me help me use it. And as it turns out, I bought a screen that is 100 inches, not like across the top, but diagonally like they measure TVs. And it's about the same size as a whole wall. So I didn't really realize or think that one through. I was like, oh, I'll just get a small screen, 100 inches. I know what 100 inches is, and it's freaking ginormous. So not a great purchase. Another one I can't physically show you. My second bad purchase of the year was getting a second Cosbox. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the subscription service Cosbox. Sort of like FabFitFun, except with a more charity / cause focus. Every business that they include in the box has some sort of like give back program, or they're donating or something like that, or the business itself is like hiring immigrants or refugees, or they're made in parts of the world where like they're hiring women who need to get out of, make money for their families and things like that. It's all different for every product that's in the box. So I really enjoyed my first Cosbox. I got like a folio for my laptop, and that thing is great. Really liked all the products in there, but the second one, I forgot to cancel it in time, and I thought it was actually only supposed to do once and not auto renew, and it did auto renew, and then I ended up with a second box and it cost me like 50 bucks. More than that actually, I think. And I did not like any of the purchases or any of the things in there. There was a robe in there that was literally falling apart. It just was like shredding, and it was a very small size. I thought it was supposed to be a towel. I don't understand these boxes that put things that require sizing in it. If you want to be the most inclusive version of a service you can, or a product you can, you need to like not include sized things, or think forward enough that you can accommodate like offering sizes. Yeah, it was very disappointing. And yes, I do use some of the products that were in there, but like we got a bamboo like cutting board and like tong set. We use it, but it's not that great. And I got a infusible, like a tea infuser, not diffuser. And I don't drink tea, but I put like hot drinks in it all the time, so that's okay, but that's pretty much all I use out of it, and I wasn't worth the money to me, at least for that one. I feel like those particular types of boxes, you have to sort of do like a one-off subscription, even if you save money in the long run of getting you know, a full year subscription or whatever. I do one-off because I may want to skip it if all the things in it are not something that I'm interested in. Now, this one may be a very big surprise to you, but my third worst purchase of the year is this. My iPad Pro. This is the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. I purchased it through my cell phone provider, and let me just say, I love the iPad and I love that I have it. It's great. It means I can do a lot of work from bed and not need my whole laptop. That's fine. I do plan to get like the Magic Keyboard maybe for it next year. The problem is that I went through a 2-month-long struggle to try and return the second iPad I purchased. And it really made me salty about the experience and made me not even want to have this iPad. So, it's a long story, but essentially I accidentally purchased 2 iPads. And no, I didn't have like $4,000 just sitting in my bank account to pay for them, because they're purchased through my phone company. They are financed, so I pay for it over the next 2 years on a monthly plan. That's the way it works. And you just have to pay the taxes up front. So I paid the $200 worth of taxes, apparently twice. I ended up with 2 iPads. When I realized that I'd purchased 2, I immediately called them the same day it happened to try and cancel the second one. And they're like, no problem, I'll talk to my supervisor, we'll get it canceled. And I was like, cool, it says it's gonna ship in 4 to 6 weeks, no big deal. Got time, right? But I called them immediately, okay? I did everything I could to make this right before I ended up with 2 iPads. I still ended up with 2 iPads, okay? Then it took them a week and a half to send me the return address label. And that was after 2 phone calls to them. Then I sent it back, and that only took a couple of weeks. Canada Post was great. The lady at Canada Post did give me a very ominous warning of, make sure you keep your tracking information, because I've heard from people when you're sending back things to this particular phone company that they like to play games and say they haven't got it, and you need to be able to prove that you did get it, and you may need the tracking to prove it. So I kept it. I still have it in my purse, because until that charge is back on my credit card and reversed, I am keeping the tracking. So this all whittles down to me calling them a couple weeks ago, the guy saying, yep, it's in our warehouse, no problem, I will get the refund sorted. I waited 2 weeks, no refund. No canceling of the second iPad on my account that I've been paying the monthly fee for and not had. And thankfully I didn't have to add like a line, or, well, I did have to add a line, but I didn't have to pay for the extra line. It just came out of my data, right? And you can see I've literally never used any data on the other iPad. And he's like, no problem, I've got this sorted, right? Give it 2 weeks, nothing. I called them last week, and I was on the phone 3.5 hours with them, okay? The first hour and a half, it was just so I could talk to somebody in the web store, okay? I understand, it was like 2 days before Christmas. It's very busy, not mad about that. But 2 hours to get this problem sorted, and in the end, I had to basically just demand to speak to like anyone else other than the person I was talking to. He was not helpful. His name was Chad. And if you know anything about Vivian K, who is one of my favorite people who I started following earlier this year, this is her tagline: what would Chad do? Yes, I just ripped that off the wall. What would Chad do? And the moment he picked up and said his name was Chad, I was like, oh, this is not going to be good. And it wasn't. I gave him tons of time to try and sort this out. I told him, listen, I'm not getting off the phone until this is sorted because I need this sorted today. I don't have time to mess around. I don't want to be paying for this for a third month. You know, I'm just not. I'm not paying for this anymore, and I want it sorted. He was not really interested in that, and that was very frustrating. Eventually, I had to say, listen, I don't want to deal with you anymore. I want to talk to your supervisor. Put somebody else on the phone. He's like, no. He just refused for a while. There's nobody else to talk to. I can't transfer you to a supervisor. Okay, I understand. Everybody's working from home. You can just transfer me. And I understand that because my mom works from home for a cell phone company and like home internet, whatever, company. Not the same one I'm with. And so like she can't do that either. So I understand. I do understand. But he didn't give any other options. He wasn't saying like, you know, we can talk to this department or whatever. He was doing nothing. And I got so frustrated. I was just like, you need to find someone else for me to talk to. Eventually, he sent me to the escalation department. I talked to someone. I was talking to a woman named Jennifer, who I was on the phone with her for less than 10 minutes. She took all the information from the previous guy, said, you know what? I can see that it's been delivered to our warehouse. We will find it. That's fine. You've done everything you needed to do. Here's your money back. I've canceled the line for your extra iPad. I've done everything I needed to do. Great. I said, thank you so much for solving this in 10 minutes flat. I just wish it didn't take several phone calls and basically 2 months to get this sorted. I shouldn't have ever got shipped the iPad in the first place because I did everything I had to do. But apparently, you know, it was a shit experience, let me just say that. So while I love having this iPad Pro, it was a really bad experience, and it kind of put me off having to purchase and upgrade my equipment and things, which I normally upgrade my phone every year, and I haven't. I don't think I will. Number 4, and if you follow me on Instagram, you can probably understand. It's this stupid backpack. I hate this backpack. This is the Fjallraven Backpack and whatever. Sorry, it's all dusty because I have literally just hung it up and not used it since I bought it in the summertime. I've wanted one of these backpacks forever and ever, okay? I love the design of them. I love how they look. I like the top handle. I like the way the straps look. What I don't like is that the straps, I didn't buy a child-sized bag, by the way. A lot of people said, like, these bags are made for kids. No, this bag is made for an adult, okay? A very, very small adult, because this is all the strap there is. And if I want to use it, I will have to put new straps on it. And I'm not sure I want to commit to that. I might be better off to just like sell it on Poshmark for like half the price that I purchased it for. But I am mad at that bag. Number 6. 6? I don't know. Is the Coach card holder that I purchased. I love my Coach Dreamer bag. I am addicted and I love being able to carry it. I love carrying it everywhere. But the card holder, and I'm still using it. It's still upstairs with all my like credit cards and debit cards and stuff in it, but I hate that thing. It's cute, looks high-end with its quiltedness and its squishiness, but like nothing fits in it. I'm definitely just gonna go back to the wallet I purchased last Christmas for myself once I find it, wherever it is in this mess of a room. Yeah, I just don't like the card holder, and it'll definitely be one of those things that goes on my Poshmark whenever I get around to making it in the new year. Now, on to best purchases, because this one is a good list. Okay, item number 1 is my dusty ass Switch. So I bought the Nintendo Switch Lite about 3 months ago. I basically have been lusting after one for a while. My sister plays Animal Crossing all the time. I also only have Animal Crossing for this, and this is like a sparkly case on here because I am prone to dropping things, and I have a screen protector on here as well. I bought this a few months ago because I'd been watching my sister play and I wanted to play too, and I felt left out. And so I bought it, and I have no regrets. I love it. It's very relaxing. I find it fun to do before I go to sleep. I'm not into like finding all the DIYs and like really getting into the game. I just like wander around, dig up things, plant things, buy outfits, take outfit of the day photos. That's it. Item number 2 is more of a store I frequented this year, and in an effort to try to bring a little bit of sustainability into my wardrobe, I've been trying to purchase things secondhand if I can, and it's very hard being a 5'6", to find things at my size. So I have been basically stalking Consign Your Curves and their Instagram sales to get things in the bigger sizes that they have sometimes. So this is one of my purchases, and it is a sweater dress. It's like just above the knee, and I wear it with like a t-shirt underneath, and it has this like awesome snake pattern to it, which like snake pattern is a thing. I didn't really like pay attention to it or anything like that. So this is a Torrid 5, and I find in Torrid I normally get a 5 in their dresses, so it fits better under the armpits, and I do the same with their rompers. So and then I get bigger for t-shirts, so a 6, and I go with their largest size for pants, but I've never really like bought jeans from them. I did in my Boxing Day shopping, so we'll see when that stuff comes in, and I'll do a little bit of a haul. I have also recently purchased some things from Consign Your Curves that are brand new. I got some socks and a Girlfriend Collective sports bra. They've not come in because I did them like, I think, Christmas Eve. Can't remember. But they're the only place to buy Girlfriend Collective in Canada. So I purchased them there. But I want to try their sports bras and see how they fit, so I can do a bit more of a review for you guys. Number 3 of best purchases of this year. These. I didn't think I would be saying this, but my AirPod Pros have changed my life this year. So I used to edit with these huge like Bose headphones plugged into my computer, and I tried other Bluetooth headphones and they just didn't match up with the audio, and it was always out of sync on my computer. Obviously like an Apple product is going to work perfectly with Apple, but yeah, I wear these a lot. I wear them a lot when I'm sewing so that I can listen to podcasts a lot clearer. If I'm having a particular day where like just things are just very noisy in my house and I just need a little more peace and quiet, I just plug them in with the noise canceling on, no sound, and it just brings a blissful peace to my life, and I very much enjoyed it. Yes, they were freaking expensive, but I bought them back in March, and because I use them for pretty much exclusively work things, they do count as a business expense for me. So, I mean, that's kind of nice, actually. Something this year that has brought me a lot of joy has been bullet journaling, and because this is my first year, I kind of went a little cray-cray with purchasing stickers and such, but my, like, number 4 top purchase of the year has been stickers. Okay, I have so many stickers now. I just like all of the stickers from all of the places, and I am obviously going to be continuing on with my bullet journal. I guess maybe that's not obvious. I've already purchased a new bullet journal, and I'll be setting that up very soon. I'm not going to do like content on bullet journaling, but honestly, the reason why I hadn't started bullet journaling sooner when I'd wanted to for a long time was because I was scared that I didn't know how to draw properly, and it was very intimidated. But then I realized that I can just buy planner stickers and decorate my journal however I want. And once I came to that realization, it was game over, and I spent a lot of money on stickers this year. But I tried really hard to shop off of Etsy, buy from independent companies, things like that. I will leave a link to a few of my favorite Etsy shops with planner stickers in it, and in the description box for you guys, because it took a while to find the ones I really like and the companies, the businesses I like, and I'm gonna share them with you. This is my top makeup purchase of the year, and it may be a surprise, maybe not. The Cheekbone Beauty, you're not going to be able to see this. This is the eyebrow gel, okay? And this is what I have. Tan. They have a clear one. This is what the brush looks like. Yes, it's slightly like shimmery metallic, and that adds a lot of like dimension to your brows. Up until this point, I had been using the Glossier Boy Brow. But I'm not gonna lie, after a couple of hours in my brows, it almost hurt the way it really held down my brows, and I don't like feeling my eyebrows on my face. They're just supposed to exist. I don't need to know they're there at all hours of the day, and that's what this stuff does. It holds my brows in place. It gives them dimension without me needing to fill them in. I'm wearing it right now. I mean, it was about time to get my eyebrows done again. Now we're in lockdown again in Ontario, so this and my trusty tweezers are gonna keep me going. Alright, this is a purchase I don't have with me. I will put a picture of them on the screen, but I picked up a pair of the new style of Vessies. So they're like a court shoe. I think they're called the Weekender. I don't know. I don't think, maybe that's not right. I keep calling them that. Essentially, Vessies are a waterproof sneaker that keeps you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. You just sort of like pull them on. And I bought a size 11 men's. I wear men's shoes all the time because I need the wide width. And they're so comfortable. They really do keep your feet dry. I purposely went and jumped in puddles and stuff. They tell you to like stick your hand in them when you first get them and like put them under the tap. But I wasn't about to go and do that. So, honestly, I love them so much, and they're so comfortable. They come to a height that's like right at my ankle. Normally I have to wear shorter height shoes, like I can't wear high tops because of the shape of my legs with my lymphedema, and it will rub and like leave scars and cause bleeding and grossness. But that doesn't happen with these because they don't have like the like traditional like tongue that you pull out on the shoe and the little edges of leather. That's not a thing. It's sort of all like one, it's sort of like putting on a really thick sock. And I love them, and I'm very happy I paid so much money for them. Alright, this is my final best purchase of the year, and it's more of a umbrella type of purchase, and that would be supporting any small business that I supported this year. I do shop a lot from small businesses, especially I have a lot of maker friends and I buy from them a lot, but this year I made an effort to shop from people I had never heard of before. I started following a ton of new people. For example, this is just something that's sitting on my desk. And this is a purchase I got from Glitterbones Boutique. I found them through a small boutique in Picton, Ontario, which is a little, it's like close to my house, but not too close. I went there a bunch over the summer just for day drives and going on the ferry and stuff like that. And they are sold in this boutique called Kelly's. And I will link Kelly's as well as Glitterbones. I picked up something for my sister and I tagged them on Instagram, and they messaged me and said thank you so much for like tagging us and purchasing, and they were so nice. So I picked up a couple things. This patch says nothing personal, asshole. And I think it's quite funny. I don't have anything to put this on right now. My hope is to add a denim jacket to my collection of jackets this year, so I'm going to save it for that. And then this one is a cat, and it says snacks and naps. Let's see if it'll focus. There you go, snacks and naps, yeah? So I have collected a lot of pins this year through small business purchases, like a lot, and I have a whole other banner full of pins, and I have more artwork this year. A lot of the stickers I've purchased have come from small businesses and not like big huge ones that just like mass produce stuff. Yeah, I have really enjoyed purchasing from small businesses. Alright, that is everything for my best and worst purchases of 2020. I'm hoping next year I spend less money on stupid shit. I'm sure I have lots of things that I didn't even share in this video of things that I shouldn't have purchased. They just didn't even, they were so unremarkable that they didn't even stick out in my mind. That's pretty bad. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!